Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, George Russell and Hamilton, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Bottas, Kevin Magnussen and Tsunoda, Joe, Mick Schumacher, Alex Albon and Sebastian Vettel, Fittipaldi, Stroll, Latifi and the captain. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Gap ahead is 6.8 seconds. And that's the end of the race. See you in Parc Fermé.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's move on to the constructors. Well, that wraps up sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Formula One returns to Interlagos once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his third championship here in 2012, and in 2016, Max Verstappen treated us all to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who will start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Russell, Fernando Alonso and Hamilton, Gasly, Perez, Tsunoda and the captain, Bottas, Ocon, Mick Schumacher and Norris, Joe, Vettel, Alex Albon and Lance Stroll, Fittipaldi, Latifi, Magnussen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
DRS now available. Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place. Enzo is stopping now.
It looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, Enzo's coming in for his stop. Okay, Joe is in the pits. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
It's certainly been an incredible year for Formula One, and our drivers have pushed themselves this season, making it one of the most compelling years of racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers' Champion. Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had, and congratulations to the whole team. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.